Hey guys, today I wanted to come at you with 7 things that you can declutter right now. This is the time of year when people are definitely thinking about spring cleaning. I know I am, and I've been in a decluttering and rearranging and deep cleaning mode over the past couple weeks, and especially over the past couple days. So I thought it would be a nice addition to the minimalist series on this channel to talk about 7 things that are super easy to declutter that you can declutter today. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jade, and this is my channel Living Unjaded, where I talk about everything that falls under an eco lifestyle. That includes my journey to living with less waste, minimalism, green beauty. If you are interested, I do have a bunch of videos on my channel that you can check out, and if you want to stay tuned for fresh content, then make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss my next video. Okay, so number 1 is junk mail, and by junk mail, I mean a couple different ways. So, first of all, if you have piles of junk mail that have just built up, because I know that it can be really easy to get swamped in junk mail, definitely just take out your recycling bin and go through all the mail and just clean off those spaces where the mail has accumulated. You'll be so much happier and feel so much lighter when you realize that you have that extra counter space or the extra table space or wherever it happens to accumulate. And if you want to stop that flow of junk mail from coming in again, I used 2 websites, or actually 3 websites. The first one was dmachoice.org, but if you sign up on their website, and I think it's like I want to say maybe a $5 fee, you can be taken off of their mailing list for like 10 years or something like that. So I'll definitely leave a link to this website and the next 2 websites that I'm going to mention down below. The second website is called catalogchoice.org, and this is if you have been receiving catalogs and you don't want them anymore. And the third website, I actually do not remember what this is, but I was getting a lot of pre-screened credit cards applications, and I just went to the website that's on the bottom of those, or like on the back of the envelope. So number 2 is DVDs and CDs, and I feel like these are pretty easy to get rid of now because I think a lot of us have switched over to online streaming platforms like Netflix, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Prime Video, stuff like that. So it's a little easier to let go of the physical copy because usually you can just type in whatever movie you want to watch and it will pop up. If, however, you do not have one of those services, or maybe some of the DVDs that you have are not on those services, I did use the app Voodoo. They have, like, I think it's called Disc to Digital, and you could just scan in the barcode on the back of your DVD and you can buy it in a digital version for like $2 to $5 depending on the quality that you want. And if you want to get rid of your DVDs and CDs but you're not sure how, there is an app called Declutter, and again, you just scan in the barcodes on the back of your DVDs and CDs. It gives you like a few cents to up to, I think the highest thing that I got paid for was like $3, and that was for a textbook. You send it into them and then they refurbish them and sell them as used on places like Amazon, eBay, on their own website. So this is a great way to, you know, help stimulate the secondhand market. And if you don't really want the money, or you would just prefer a donation in general, you can donate the profit that you get on their website, like when you hit the payment option. So you can either collect the cash yourself or have them donate to a charity. Or you could also try just donating the DVDs and CDs to your local library. I think these are all great options, and DVDs and CDs are something that's so easy to get rid of now, especially because we have all of these free online streaming services. Number 3 is books, and you could send them in through Declutter, or you could donate them to your local library or school. And again, I think books are pretty easy to part with now, because if you do want access to those books, you could either buy a digital version, and if you're not sure if you're going to need to reference that book again in the future, just keep in mind that you can always look up a summary online. So number 4 is plastic and paper bags, and this is definitely something that has cluttered my kitchen for probably the 2.5 years I've been living in this apartment. And that is because it's just like a habit that I had from growing up. We would always save our plastic bags and use them as like trash can liners for the bathroom and stuff. So I'm gonna say that it is okay to part with these plastic and paper bags. You don't have to hold on to them. You can get rid of them. Just get rid of them properly and try to be better starting now and be more mindful of the plastic bags that you bring into your life. So I recycled them at my local grocery store. They have like a bin that you put the plastic bags in. And if your grocery store doesn't have one, I think places like Target, Home Depot, and Lowe's have those recycling like stations where you can put plastic bags in them and stuff like that. So that's always an option, and I mean, it definitely frees up a lot of space in kitchen cabinets and drawers. Number 5 is open, stale, old food. And again, I think this is something that kind of stems out of guilt and shame and just like, oh my goodness, it's so wasteful. But the truth is that it's just as wasteful to keep it in your cabinet and think that one day you're going to finish it. I don't know about you, but I typically do not finish stale food. I just don't think most people do. I think we probably hold on to it because it does feel wasteful, but it's okay to let go of it. So instead, use this as a fresh start and just be more mindful. Number 6 are loaners. And by loaners, I mean one out of a pair or out of a set. So this could be a sock without a partner, a mitten without a partner, or maybe like bits and bobs that go to something that you no longer have. Like maybe if you've kept, I don't know, this is just an example, but maybe if you've kept like blender blades but you don't have that blender anymore, things like that where it doesn't really make sense to use it and you can't really use it without its other half or the parts or other parts. As for socks and like textile type things like that, you can donate to Goodwill, and Goodwill has like a recycling program. And number 7 is similar to loaners, and these are extras. And extras, again, are pretty easy to spot, and I'd say they're even easier to get rid of than loaners because extras are like just doubles or triples of what you already have. So maybe just pick your favorite one or the best one or the one that gets the most use and part ways with the others. So that could be maybe an extra pair of scissors, an extra deck of cards, an extra electric tea kettle. I don't know, these things just kind of sneak up on us. Okay, so that's it for my 7 things that you can declutter today. I actually came up with this list over the past week or two that I've been trying to declutter and like simplify and clean things. So yeah, so if you have any other tips, maybe what you've been working on decluttering over the past month or so, leave them in the comments down below and I'd love to hear it. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!